Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Week 1 is officially in the books and I have been given the task to give you guys the top 10 power rankings so far this season. Granted, we are putting a bit of information in the top 10 with teams just before week 1, the off season, how last season went, etc, etc. There will be a couple of teams that you all think deserve to be in the top 10, but please, if you are listening to this video, jot your top 10 down. Please, if you like or disagree with mine, that's fine. But I'd like to hear from your opinions. Without further ado, let's go on to the top 10. Just quickly, for the top 10, we need to give a couple of teams mentioned who are not in the top 10 their flowers. Tampa Bay were fantastic against Washington. Baker Mayfield looked really, really good. Just missing out of the top 10 for me. Saints dominating Carolina. Played Carolina. It's only one game. They beat Dallas next week. They should definitely be in the top 10. The Bears D have won the game. Caleb Williams looks to be shaky. Tough result, grinded it out, come from behind to beat Tennessee. And Minnesota very, very dominant against the Giants, but Giants are looking really woeful. So some notable teams that won there. The Pittsburgh Steelers 2. Hard-fought win against Atlanta, but they didn't score a touchdown. So then the teams that won, who could be there and thereabouts, possibly in the top 10 if they win next week, but we have to give these guys a mention. So, let's get on to pick 10, where I've chosen the Miami Dolphins. That's right, Miami, 10th seed. Got the win. There's been a few question marks. Will the offense tick over? They did struggle a lot in this game, and they just snuck the win. Jacksonville went really conservative, gave Miami that impetus. I mean, if Travis Etienne would have gone in for that touchdown, it's probably game over. Recovered the fumble. Next play, Tyreek Hill, 80-yard bomb. They didn't look back. Got it done, expired time. It was a tough one, tough team, Jags are. But Miami got the job done. So in 10th place for me, in my power rankings, are the Miami Dolphins. In 9th place on my power rankings are the Seattle Seahawks. A dominant defensive display against the Denver team with Bo Nix. The good thing I really like about Seattle this year is going to be their defense. They've acquired McDonald from Baltimore, who was Baltimore's defensive coordinator. He's now the head coach. He's going to have a lot of input in the defense, and it showed. They were blitzing. They were getting to the quarterback a lot, and we're going to see a lot from them this year. Offense, okay. They're above average offense for me. If Geno Smith clicks, great. Got pieces of DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Kenneth Walker, etc. But they're going to run their defense. And for me, they deserve this number 9 seed in my power rankings. So that is my number seed, Seattle Seahawks. Right, my 8th seed. This will be one I'll be intrigued to hear from you guys. My 8th seed, the only losing team in my top 10 this week, is the Baltimore Ravens. They were a toenail away from potentially going for a 2-pointer to win the game as the defending champions, Kansas City and Arrowhead. They've still got a fantastic defense. They did lose a couple of pieces, but granted, they were getting to Pat Mahomes. Their offense is what we know can happen with Lamar Jackson, with his running ability, the creams of Derrick Henry. How good does likely look at tight ends? Zay Flowers. They've still got Mark Andrews. Yes, they lost. Going away to defending champions. I'd like to really know where you guys put Baltimore in your top 10, or are they in your top 10? But for me, they are deserving of a top 10 place still, and they are in number 8 position. In 7th, we have the Houston Texans, a very exciting team to watch on offense. Defense, got great head coach in D'Amico Ryan, but the defense, getting to the quarterback. They play some great schemes. They're just an exciting team to watch. Definitely offensively, CJ Stroud, good things coming in now. Tank Dell, Nico Collins, Mixon look fantastic. These are the sort of teams I watch on TV week in, week out. Unfortunately, the UK coverage, we don't get to see them as much. We can't get to see full games unless it's been given to us on our broadcaster. But they're going to be exciting. I'm sure they're going to be in the top 10 for most of the season. They're going to win more than they're going to lose, and I just can't wait to watch them play next week. They're an exciting team on the up, young players with veterans too. Great combination. They deserve their 7th place, and that's where they're remaining for this week. In number 7, the Houston Texans. In 6th place, we have my Dallas Cowboys. We come off a fantastic away result in Cleveland, who we know defensively a sound great team led by Myles Garrett. Cleveland's offense isn't great under Sean Watson. I was a bit worried losing Dan Quinn last year. We've brought in Mike Zimmer to be our defensive coordinator, but they look great. We dominated the game. We could have won by more, to be honest. We put our foot on the gas.
But no, it was a good result. It was a good result for the fans. Dax has got his contract, not Dak's biggest fan. Dallas will be what Dallas are. We'll get to the playoffs, probably losing the first or second rounds until things change. But no, solid start. I feel sixth shouldn't be any higher, should be low. I think we're in the right position there in the power rankings. So sixth place in the power rankings for me are the Dallas Cowboys.
In fifth place, we have the Buffalo Bills, just come off a very entertaining back and forth game against Arizona. Word down, took the lead. Arizona come back, had a drive, potentially tie, win the game. They just hang on. Josh Allen doing what Josh Allen does, looking very, very exciting. Losing the pieces of Diggs and Gabe Davis. There was concerns they're going to be slowed down. Josh Allen's going to do what Josh Allen does. They've got handy running back in Cook too. They're an exciting team to watch. Defense was a little bit shaky. Kyler Murray seemed to get down the field at ease, but with a quarterback in Josh Allen, and it's a very, very difficult place to go to, Buffalo. I'm sure they're going to be fine. They're definitely into the playoffs. I feel at the moment they could go up a couple more places if they sustain a good streak, especially in Miami this week. But at the moment, they're in fifth spot in the power rankings. In fourth, we have the Philadelphia Eagles, coming off a fantastic, hard-fought end-to-end game against the Packers in Brazil. It was a Philly home game, but obviously when you go to international games, it's quite evened out anyway. Yeah, they look good. There was concerns over Jalen Hurts. He was injured last year. A lot of people were bashing them. They collapsed hard. They should have won the NFC East. They didn't. They let the Cowboys win in the end, which was a shock. Sirianni's under massive pressure this year. He's got to keep people like A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts happy. They've just acquired Barkley. Great signing for them. Their offense is going to be one of the top 3-4 scorers in the league. And the defense now with Vic Fangio are going to get to the quarterback and they'll be playing much better than they did last year. They rightly deserve the fourth position. Philadelphia Eagles, spot 4. In third place, maybe a shock to many, maybe a shock to myself, to be honest, why I put these so high, but it's the Detroit Lions. They had a great run last year, and there were concerns, can they sustain that? And now putting them at 3, people are like, well, they've just come with overtime win against the Rams losing Nakua. But they're going to be dominant. They're going to be a very, very hard team to beat. They've got a fantastic 1-2 punch running game, capable targets, St. Brown, Laporta, Williams. And the defense, they like to get to the quarterback. And yeah, I feel they deserve this third seed. It might be quite high. I'd really love to see your guys' opinions on it. But where I've got Detroit, I think it's a fair reflection from last year to week 1 now. And they deserve that third spot. So third spot in my power rankings are the Detroit Lions. In second spot, probably no surprise either 2 or 1 here, is the San Francisco 49ers, Super Bowl finalists last year. Started this season with a tough one, Aaron Rodgers, now finally fit and playing a full game for the Jets. And we know the Jets have got a great defense anyhow. They put 30 points up against them. Yes, there was a few field goals, but I thought Brock Purdy could struggle in this game. I thought they would win, but he looked fine. He looked fine. He got the ball down, gone to field goal range, kicking down the rest. And the defense held strong against an Aaron Rodgers-led side. And I think they deserve the number 2 spot. Until they lose a couple of games, they're definitely going to come out of the top 5. That's for sure. But yeah, no surprise to many that my number 2 seed are the San Francisco 49ers. And number 1 seed, probably no surprise to many, is the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Deserve it. Come off a very hard-fought win against Baltimore in the end opening night. Not an easy team to play. There were a couple of question marks going in from last year winning the Super Bowl. Like the offense wasn't clicking as much, but they've just drafted in Worthy, still obviously Travis Kelce, Rashid Rice, Pacheco. They've got talent everywhere. Got other tight ends and obviously wide receivers too. But they look a real force. The defense loves to get to the quarterback. And they're very stingy. They don't give up many touchdowns. I feel that this year they're going to get into the playoffs, going to get on a deep run. Could they three-peat first time in history? We shall see. But not surprisingly, and well-deserved, the number 1 seed in our power rankings are the Kansas City Chiefs. And there we have it, guys. There's my top 10 power rankings. After week 1 of the 2024 NFL season, please, if you watched this far, Did you like the video? Did you agree with some positions? Have I harshly left the team out of the top 10? We'd love to know your thoughts. Please join down in the comments down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back for videos at the end of the week to preview my 5 best bets. If there's any other videos you'd like us to do or any information, please join down below. But there's our top 10 power rankings. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you on the next video.